And then the next question, the difference between primary and secondary storage. You have to write the difference between primary and secondary storage. The first difference is primary storage is fast access time and high speed, whereas secondary storage slow access time and slow speed. In primary storage we have a limited capacity, but in secondary storage we have high capacity. If we talk about data storage, data is stored in a volatile memory, whereas data is stored in a non-volatile memory. Then the next question, enlist the unit of a memory measurements. The first measurement of memory is 8 bit is equal to 1 byte. 1 kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes, which is also known as 2 raised to power 10 bytes. 1 megabyte is equal to, identify the type of input the device produces, tick in the appropriate column. We have 6 devices and we have to mark tick in the appropriate column. For example, we discuss about microphone. Microphone is specifically used for audio purpose. Keyboard is used for textual input, whereas webcam is used for video purpose. Then you have to solve question number 4, 5 and 6 by yourself. Convert the following storage to a particular measurements. For example, 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. Likewise, 2 GB is given. 10 GB is used for. You have to solve all the remaining part by yourself. Practical work. Practical the following software at home. For example, we have MS Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint. You have to do the practical work by yourself and submit it to your teacher. Okay, thank you. If you feel any query or any question, you can message in the comment section. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss the summer pack of science class 6. First of all, write the date, activity 1. Name the diagram and also write the function of the following. You have to write all the explanation on this page. I will just write the important parts. Number 1 is cell membrane. It controls and transport the material in and out. Number 2 is cytoplasm. All reaction take place here act as a medium. Also, it is responsible of holding the component of a cell and protect them from damage. Number 3 is cell wall. As it is very clear from the name, it is a wall. It protects the cell. Number 4 is nucleus. It is the central part of the cell. It controls all the activities of the cell. Number 5 is chloroplast. It catches the sunlight and the process of photosynthesis take place in that part. You must write in details. Here. So now activity 2 is you have to draw a diagram or inspired system of human being. So it is very easy as I have already told you in your textbook and it is already mentioned in your textbook. So draw a diagram of respiratory system of human being. It is for your assignment. Activity 3. List some safety rules which must be followed while working in laboratories. So, I have written few. First of all, lab coat must be worn. Number 2, use face masks and gloves. Number 3, do not store or consume food. Number 4 is clean up your workspace. Number 5 is never play around during experiment. So, it is your homework to write anything more rules for while working in lab. Your activity 4 is describe the importance of acid and alkalis in our daily life. So the acids we use in our daily life is number 1 is sulfuric acid, which are used in car batteries. Number 2 is nitric acid. It is used for fertilization. Citric acid, it is commonly found in the citrus fruit like lemon, orange, etc. Number 2 is alkalis. The common alkalis are sodium hydroxide. It is most common in our toothpaste. The second is sodium hydrochloride. It is used in bleach. Third is ammonia, which is used as a cleaning fluid. Number four is magnesium hydroxide. Uh, it is used in indigestion tablets. Activity 4.1 is where are these acids found naturally? So hydrochloric acid is found in the stomach. Ethanoic acid is found in vinegar. Methanoic is in stings and bites of insects. Citric in lemon or citric fruits. Lactic acid found in milk. Oxalic acid in tomatoes. And ascorbic acid is found in fruit, especially citrus. The next activity 4.2 is draw a pH scale indicate the different color of pH scale. As I have already mentioned, you can see. But you have to draw another pH scale and write uh, every part of pH scale or indicate every color of pH scale. Activity 5 is a take a flower and separate its different part, draw the shape of each part and written down its activity. I have already taught you in the lecture. It is already drawn in your textbook. You must follow your textbook. Activity 6 is describe different stages of seed germination with the help of diagram. I have written all the steps of seed germination. Step 1 is invision. Water fills the seed. Step 2, the water activate enzyme that became the plant growth. Step 3, the seed grows a root to access water and shoot that grow towards sun. This is the third part. Step 4, the shoot growth leaves and begins photomorphic genesis. What is photomorphic genesis? Plant development respond to light spectrum. This process referred to photomorphic genesis. You have to do activity 7 by yourself. Discuss the bad effect and preventing measure of the following. Use your textbook. Also, write some points regarding to acid rain. So on to activity 7.1, which is for global warming. So you can write this global warming in your own word. Write a short note on global warming. So we move on to activity 8, which explain how nucleus from pollen grain fertilize a female egg cell. So from anther, the pollen grain deposited on pistil surface. The stigmas are the sticky surfaces, as you all know. There they germinate and form pollen tube. Fertilization occurs when pollen grain travel down the pollen tube and fertilize the nucleus in the ovule. This is the simple process of fertilization of female egg cell. Activity 9 is to identify the diagram and also describe the difference between two. So number 1 is the plant cell and the diagram second is the animal cell. In the next page, I have briefly explained the plant cell and an animal cell. I have written 7 points of each. You can also use your textbook while writing uh, regarding plant cell or animal cell. So activity 10, define neutralization. Give an example of neutralization reaction. Neutralization is the reaction when we add acid and base solution. It will give us a product of salt and plus water. Write a short note on neutralization. Do it yourself. So activity 10.1, copy these word equation and fill the gap using the word given below: chloride, nitrate, sulfate, phosphate, lactate and oxalate. I have already done this. So activity 10, activity 11 is collect different pictures of blood cell and paste in the given boxes and also explain their function. You have to print different blood cells like red blood cells, white blood cells, and explain them in short 1 or 2 lines. Activity 12. How do you measure the time of one swing of a pendulum accurately? Consult with your textbook. To measure the time of one swing of pendulum, we can use, first of all, stopwatch. Number 2, we can also calculate number of oscillation by total time taken to complete those oscillations. Then you can calculate the time period. Activity 13. Explain how peat becomes coal. When peat is placed under high pressure and heat, it undergoes physical and chemical change to become coal. Question number 2. What advantage does a line graph have over a bar chart? When you want to track the change over short/long period of time, when smaller changes exist, line graphs are better to use than bar graph. As we know, in some point, the line graph is more accurate than the bar chart, mostly when the change is not that long. So we prefer line graph more. Activity 14. Describe 4 different differences between a wind pollinated flower and an insect pollinated flower labeled a diagram. So this is this is insect pollinated flower and this is a wind pollinated flower. And it is also mentioned in your textbook and also in your notebooks. So do it yourself. It is your assignment. Collect and paste the picture. Activity 15. Collect and paste the picture of fruit and also mention their name. So you have to paste different fruits, also mention their name in this underline portion. Activity 16. List some examples and uses of alkalis. You can use the previous activity of alkalis and write the names and examples of alkalis in this paragraph. What is